Hello, people. So let's go on to the next part, which is the navigation. This is will be a short one. Navigation API is nothing. It is very much similar to the field API. So current sheet ID method. There are some methods I've shortlisted. There's current sheet ID. Go to sheet, next sheet, previous sheet. That's it. That's it. If you want, you can see go to sheet. It will be your task. You can say set mode if you want to do it. So the basic, which is based on scenarios. So this is what the user wants. That this is what people wants. But there is a small catch. So as you can see, what this method does, it returns you the name or the ID of the sheet. So if I copy this, go to my widget, I'll just paste it like this. It is not showing anything here. Hopefully it might here. It will show in the dashboard itself, but it will not. Okay. So what is the issue is Qlik automatically initializes Qlik. So you don't need this to be passed. See. Now it is showing you success false because it's not a sheet. Okay. Error, no current sheet. Okay. It is giving you an error. So if I refresh it here, now my sheet ID will be visible. See, success through sheet ID is here. Right. Wait a sec. Yes, sheet ID is here. Okay. Now, if I want the sheet ID, I'll just pass sheet ID. Okay. I'll just say dot sheet ID. Okay. So it is not showing anything. That doesn't mean that it will show. It will not show anything. If I refresh now, only my sheet ID will be visible. See, only my sheet ID is visible. Okay. So this is very handy thing. So you might have a case, you might not have a case. It depends. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Go to sheet. Go to sheet is again a navigation part. So I'll just copy go to sheet. You need to specify a sheet ID. Oh, sorry, it is like this. A sheet ID. But for that, I'll make a button where this will be passed like my field API. I don't need this. I'll say navigate. I'll save. I'll pick a sheet ID. I have a sheet ID here. I'll copy this and I'll paste the ID here. Okay. When this is clicked, it will be saved. It will navigate. So as you can see, I am trying to click it. It is not navigating because this navigation API doesn't works on mashup. Okay, it will not work on mashup. It will work only on your development area. Okay, I'll click on nav and I am here. Okay, see, it's cool. So what you can do is so I'll just make another extension or sorry, another widget. So which will have a conditional based scenario. So I'll give you an example of that. Before that, next and previous. So next sheet and previous sheet is this. Okay, these two buttons. If you want to make these two buttons, it is next and prev. Okay, prev sheet. Prev sheet. Okay, I'll just copy this. Just for demonstration's sake, I'm going to do it. I don't need any parameters. It is just a method. Okay, I'll save it. I'll just say nxt. Okay, next and previous. I'm sorry. I'll refresh my page. Now I'll say previous, or I can say next. Okay, see, it is working as it should. Okay, now let's make a small scenario. Let's say, and this only I am making here. Let's say you have a condition where if category 1 is selected, then you have to go to sheet 1. If category 2, sheet 2. Category 3, sheet 3. If that's the case, how you can do it? So it is very simple. I'll make a custom property. I'll make a header, input box, I'll see sheet ID. I'll copy this, paste it right here. I'll copy this now. Okay, now I'll paste it right here. That's it, done. I'm done. So if I want to change, I'll just sorry, I don't need this. Sorry. So let's say I want another button, say button name. Button name. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and paste it here. Button name. I'll refresh my page. I'll say this sheet. I'll copy the sheet ID from the URL. I'll come here to this extension, navigate to Markio. For example, I've pasted my sheet ID. I click, I'll go there. Perfect. But for this scenario, okay, I'll take another sheet ID. Let's say to this timeline sheet. Okay, to my timeline sheet. So how I can do that is I'll just write an if condition here. Okay, I'll just say if get field selection of something is equal to something, then give me this ID, or else give me this ID. Okay, so my category C1. Okay, I'll copy the whole thing like this. I'll say I don't want this. Okay, done. Apply, save, save. I am clicking, nothing is happening. I'll say C1. I'll go there. I'll clear this. I'll say C2. I'll go to timeline. Oh, sorry. I didn't change it to C2. C2 timeline. See? Perfect, right? So this is a small extension and very handy. Trust me. So let's say you want to hide this also. So I am just going to make another condition here. Say hide condition. I'll copy this. I'll just say 1 and 0. So I'll just add ng hyphen hide. Perfect. And I'll say if this, I don't need to pass the if condition also. I'll just pass control V. Perfect. I'll refresh. I'll go to edit. I'll test it 0, hide 1. Oh, it should show. It should show. It should show. Equal to 1. No. Uh, true, false, not working. Okay. So I should test it here first. Button name. If this is 1, if this is 0, okay, it is not working. So let's take it out first. Okay, 0, 1. Perfect. So I'll just say if condition is equal to 1, then give me true. Okay, or else give me false. Fine. I'll copy this. I'll paste it here. This satisfies my option. Perfect. See, this is the syntax. Okay. I'll refresh. I'll just write a condition that category should be selected. Okay. I'll just copy this. I'll come here, paste. I don't need anything. I'll just pass 0. Sorry, 1. Okay. I'll pass in 1, comma 0. Over here, I'll say get selection count of category should be more than 0. That's it. Actually, it shouldn't be more than 0. It should be equal to 1. Okay, okay. It is not coming. So, I'll just take this out just for okay, yes. I need to refresh my page. I've done some changes. Refresh. Okay, 0, C, 1. Okay, so I have to turn these two. If it is equal to 0, then give me true, or else false. Perfect. I'll refresh. Actually, it was my condition. Now it is selection was 1, 1, more than 1. Perfect. Tick took. So this is how this can be made. Selection navigation API can be used in the sheet with this type of scenario. It is very cool. So your task is you can see go to story mode, is allow mode, and set mode. Okay, set mode is not really used for us. You can do directly by this. But still, if you want to see, if you want to explore, please do go ahead. Thank you. I'll meet you in the next session.